What's up YouTube? This is Joe from Yugi Investments here, and I'm here to show you my spicy goat format deck. So first I have my Dark Charizard token and Thousand Eyes Restrict. Thousand Eyes ain't gonna be too important in this deck, you'll see. So there's that and my goat tokens. Gotta have those, very staple. So for this deck profile it's gonna be a little different. So I'm going to start with two Abyss Soldiers. He's going to be very important in the deck, and you're going to see why. So I got two of those. One Breaker. It's very staple for the format. Spellcaster, pops a spell and trap. And I got DD Warrior Assailant. This has a small warrior engine, so she's really good. DD Warrior Lady. She's at 1. Best one. And then of course you got Exarion, 3 of those. Exarion just puts a ton of pressure on cards, good against scapegoat tokens, just a great card in general. People are asking, if you can't run Exarion, what do you run instead? Well, in my opinion, I would run 3 Dekoichi if you're not allowed to run Exarion for some reason. Just a value card. But if you can run Exarion, if your tournaments allow it or whatever, always run Exarion's great card. Next I got Exiled Force, and just a great card. It's a 1-for-1. It's good for baiting out cards. Now the reason this deck's so spicy, it's got Gearfried the Iron Knight. Now you're thinking, why the hell is this guy running Gearfried? Well, there's some spell cards and a couple traps make Gearfried really good, and that's why I run a warrior package. So hang with me, guys. You're going to beat me up in the comments, but it's okay. Got Gearfried. Trust me. Gearfried. Sangan, Staple Searcher, basically Sinister Serpent. Searcher, speaking of Sinister. Staple. Tribe, for the Sinister. Dark Holes Band, so you run that. So that was the monster count. And now we move on to spells. Trinity, all day, every day. Pot, Graceful, Delinquent. Do we even need to go on? And then your staple back row removal. You have Heavy Storm, MST. I know it's gold, I'm sorry. Just staple back row removal. Very good. For monster stuff, you got Premature Burial. It's your monster born in the format. Snatch Steal, just snatch up those monsters. Just, again, staples. Rounding out the staples, I run 2 Nox, 2 Nobleman of Crossouts. I mean, there's like Magician of Face everywhere. Good knocking those out. Now, for the other package I have the part of the warrior package, I have the Rhoda, Reinforcement of the Army. Good for searching out those warriors. And then I have the key card of the deck that makes it so spicy, which is Smoke Grenade of the Thief. So in conjunction with Gearfried, it affects basically trap Dustshoot. I mean, so basically this deck is hand control, and this card is just super broken. Trust me, I've played countless hours of this deck. I've wiped out whole hands, like wind up loop status. Like, it's just so good. Alright, so enough about that. That was the spells. The traps, you have your staples. You have Call the Haunted, back your monsters. Torrential, again, sorry, it's gold. Torrential, staple back row, staple monster removal. Ring, staple. Mirror Force, get rid of those monsters. Speaking of get rid of monsters, double Sakuretsu Armor, just great for protection. It's a great card in general. Then another card that works with Gearfried. You know, your boy Gearfried. Where is he? Your boy Gearfried. There he is. There he is. Your boy Gearfried. So basically you're running additional copies of Exiled Force and MST in the form of a trap with the help of Gearfried. And it's just an overall great card. I mean, even if you don't have Gearfried, it still gives your monsters 500 attack boost. Really great with Exarion. Pushing like OTAs. The 2 cards I run are Skill Drain, just really good. Just locking out effects are just great, obviously. It's at 1 now. My favorite card, Trap Dustshoot. it's a hand control deck, and it's a best, and I like it at 1 since it's a trap, and it's really great opening. And yeah, now moving on to the extra deck. You really don't make these because you don't run Metamorphosis at all, but you know, whatever. Great side choices. Big Shield Gardna. This is a great choice because if they use Nobleman of Crossout on him, it doesn't really do anything. Like, it just resets him via his effect. So that makes that really good. And then I have 1 Jinzo. Lock out those traps. I mean, sometimes, you know, you just need that Jinzo. The deck is really good at tributing. So since it is, I run 2 Zaborg. And Zaborg is just overall great value card. I mean, it's 2400 body. Plus you get to pop a card, yeah, destroy target card. Speaking of popping, you have the Vortex. I mean, no Dark Hole in this format, so Vortex is just really good. Only spell ice side. And then for the traps, I run Ceasefire. It's a great card. It's a great one of. I run Double Dust. Double Dust Tornado just for that more additional back row hate. I mean, I think back row hate is very important in this deck, because you really want your spells and traps going off. So, for matchups that's needed for, Tech Magic Cylinder, honestly, wins games, not gonna lie. People aren't expecting this out of the side. Another great card to have, speaking of, just Ojama Trio, shuts off Scapegoat tokens, really jacks up your opponent's board, and just kind of like really floods them with tokens they can't do anything with. And then when you couple it with Exarion, whoo boy, broken. Exarion, just be popping these all day, doing damage. You know how that works. And then for the last card, I went with Royal Decree 2 of, because like in the matchups you're gonna want to side your traps out against. Like, you have your monsters here. Like, you have a Vortex. I mean, you have like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have an 8 card package with just this. Set all your traps out, and you can go for max hate with Jinzo and Decree. So it really just depends on what matchup. And honestly, I've been really liking this deck. I mean, I've been playing it for a while. I've been playing it for like, since I discovered the deck, probably like 2 years now I've been playing it, and I've been switching it up a little. But overall, the deck does really well. Obviously, the best matchup it has against is like traditional Scapegoat just decks, just like traditional control. Because they're just going to be using Tsukiyomis and stuff that aren't like super effective. And honestly, like, this deck just puts in so much work. I mean, you're running cards that just people aren't expecting. Like, you're running like Gearfried. Like, who runs Gearfried? Like, and then you're running the 2 Rotas, and honestly, the Rotas are really good because you get to search out cards that you just don't normally like could search out. Like, you could search out DD Warrior Lady. You could search out you could search out DD Warrior Lady. You could search out DD Assailant. I mean, just like so many options in this deck. There's so much room for versatility. Like, honestly, if you've never seen this deck before, if you've never heard of this, like, you have to check this out. You like have to play it, like, at least once. Like, you definitely have to try it. I mean, smoke grenade. Like, you get to pick apart your opponent's hand, especially if you draw multiples. It's so broken. Your 2 rows, so searching. These. Oh, another thing. Nobleman of Crossout. This card's dead. Like, if your opponent's playing that, that is a dead card in their deck. Like, they're gonna obviously swap that out. And if they don't, they're stupid. They don't bring it out. You bring in your Big Shield Gardna, and they're not going to be expecting that because they're going to be very confused by what you're playing. And then you're going to bring in Big Shield Gardna. You're going to draw it. You can search it off a Rota. Like, the deck's just so fun to play. Just let me know if you guys would change anything. I mean, the deck's pretty solid. Honestly, I really love the deck, but if you guys think of any changes that you can like have or suggest, just let me know. Oh yeah, this card. Yeah, Abyss Soldier, he just actually works with Sinister Serpent and makes the deck just really good overall. Plus he's just like 18 body. Kind of sad I use that too in the format, but it's whatever. And, well, that has been my spicy deck. It's Smoke Grenade Control, basically, is what the deck's called. You can find it elsewhere on the internet if you search. Also, in a separate video, I will post some combo videos, because everyone loves combo videos, just to show you like what kind of like things the deck can do, just to see if you guys are interested. Please like the video if you thought this was a good deck profile. Share this with someone who plays goats. Honestly, I think they'd be very surprised. This has been Joe from Yugi Investments, and I'll see you in the next one.